Well, you know, we have a major commitment here in this valley and in this country. We have 9 kids, and 5 of them are married, and we've got 11 grandchildren.
Soon to be 12.
Yeah, soon to be 12. Isn't that great? We have a commitment to want this life of theirs as they go forward to be a life of freedom, a life of choices, a life of opportunity, and a time in their life that's rewarding, not a life that's under some kind of socialistic government program. We want them to be able to experience freedom as they ought to, just the way we did when we were growing up. And that's a powerful thing. If they don't, we have truly failed. We need to pass to the next generation the blessings that we've been able to receive. That's the way I feel about it, honey. How do you feel?
Yeah. I remember once, everybody has hard times, but I remember the time that you had been working 3 jobs, full-time jobs, trying to make ends meet, and I remember you sitting there at the desk with your head in your hands and saying, I don't know what to do. I think you're going to have to go to work. And I grew up where my father had left us, and my mother had to send me off to daycare, and all I wanted was my mother. And I remember saying to you, I remember saying to you, I'll do anything, just don't take me away from the babies. And you made a way for me too. We all got together, the kids and I, we raised baby's breath and status.
Flowers,
and we sold it to the
flower shops.
The flower shops. Yeah. And I actually, our oldest, Lisa, she was supposed to get most of the money, but she was so sweet. She would always come home with the money, and she would give it to me, so we'd have enough money for food.
Yep.
And that's a hard feeling when you realize that you're doing all you can, but it's just not making ends meet.
There's a lot of people out there right now that are in the same situation, and my heart goes out to them.
But you know, there's hope. There's always hope. As long as we have two good hands, and we have a mind to be able to think, you know, how can we make things work, and we all work together, we can make things happen.
That's right.
It's just, I know the way we never bought boxed food. We just bought bags of beans and rice, and and I remember one of our sons, I'm really ashamed, he didn't know what steak was. We knew what hamburger was. We didn't have it too often, but when somebody served him, he must have been like 10 or 12, some steak, he said, I don't know what to do with this.
How do you eat this?
But they were all strong and healthy. You know, you just have to...
Those were the days when you have 9 children, you know, you make sacrifices. That's all there is to it.
Oh, but it's wonderful.
And I hope and pray that this rising generation is able to experience the same kind of freedoms that we had as we were raising our families, so that they'll be able to take care and you know, go forward and do the things that they need to do to raise their children properly and with love and concern in their homes, and not be wasted away with financial problems that drive them to the point of being impatient with their children. I would hope that they're patient, and they help them with whatever they need to do in school and in talking to them one-on-one as they're growing up, and take the time to raise their children properly.
We have a saying in our room, in our bedroom, that we've had for absolute years, and it means more and more as we get older. It says, love is not looking at each other, but looking together. And I just think, you know, when you don't find fault with each other, but you just kind of help each other when things don't work out quite right, you just work together to help each other make things come out right.
That's right.
Yeah, and I think, with the kids too, you don't worry about whether they broke the dish. You just sweep it up and laugh and go on.
Yeah. What's the point?
That's true.